always planned my cricket. My last game that I played was in Ranchi. The ODI version, the last home game was at my hometown in Ranchi. So hopefully my last T20, it will be in Chennai. Whether it's next year or in 5 years' time, we don't really know. So on that note, thanks for coming. It's a real pleasure being here. Thanks.
Thank you, MS. Always keep us guessing. That's what we like. The Chepauk crowd, ladies and gentlemen, is known to be amongst the most appreciative in the country. You heard it from our skipper as well. வந்தோரை வாழ வைக்கும் தமிழ் மக்கள் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அதுதான் நம்ம வந்து ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம். அதுதான் நம்மளுடைய பண்பாடும். And nobody fascinates us like the way the Chennai Super Kings do. It is time to invite the visionary behind the team, an industrialist, a sports administrator, and an evergreen fan of cricket. I now request Mr. N. Srinivasan, Vice Chairman and Managing Director, the India Cements Limited, to please share a few words on this lovely occasion.
Respected Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Thiru M.K. Stalin, members of the Cabinet, Ministers of the Cabinet of Tamil Nadu, Honorable Members of Parliament who are present here, Secretary of the Board of Control for Cricket in India, Sri Jay Shah, Chairman of the IPL, Sri Brijesh Patel, members of the large India Cement family. I take into account that everybody who has played cricket, who has played for us, is here. There are 2 or 3 greats who are here, who are present. First, I am very happy that Kapil could come. There are 2 others in the audience who I want to acknowledge. One is the incomparable Ravi Shastri and our own Krishnamachari Srikant. Ladies and gentlemen, this is in a sense an emotional time for me, because everybody had written us off, but all of us had faith in the team. I always tell people that we own the franchise, not the players. So no player wants to lose. I mean, if for some reason or other. So therefore, we treat victory and defeat as imposters, 2 sides of the same coin. I must at this time reminisce a little about the late V.B. Chandrasekhar was a person who raised the battle first on behalf of CSK. How did the name CSK come? Srikant tossed a ball. I mean, there was a photograph in the Hindu of Srikant tossing a ball and asking people to suggest the name. The most names came for Chennai Super Kings. That is how Chennai Super Kings was chosen as a name. And then I had a reason for me not able to go to the first. I was the treasurer of the board. I could not go for the first set of the auctions, first set. I told VB, any cost, MS Dhoni. It turns out that was the best decision I took. V.B. Chandrasekhar, true, he was an aggressive bat. I don't know how many of you know that He was part of the Ranji Trophy winning team of Tamil Nadu. An outstanding cricketer. Was no more. So he managed somehow or other, in spite of all, everybody wanted MS Dhoni, but he got MS Dhoni. And that is when the relationship between India Cement family and MS Dhoni started. At no time, I do not think we have in our entire period disappointed MS Dhoni. He has never disappointed us. I'll share a secret with you that we are privileged that we have two World Cup winning captains in our midst, Kapil Dev and MS Dhoni. But I was talking to Gary Kirsten, who was then the coach of the Indian team. At the time the World Cup was being played, he said, "Sir, you don't have to worry." I just looked at him, I didn't even ask why. He said, "On the field, there is nobody who can beat MS Dhoni." That coming from an outstanding international cricketer himself. But that is very true. I don't want to name one former cricketer who supports, he was saying, who supports Delhi, he said, everything is fine. On paper, we are very good. But when they see CSK, they start to shake. See, the fact of the matter is, CSK plays a role larger than life itself. It is not that CSK wins, others lose also sometimes. But this year was an outstanding performance. Captain came in, chipped in. I always tell people this year we won the IPL in the semi-final when MS Dhoni, and to the extent that the captain of the Indian team, Virat Kohli, tweeted, "The king is back." Truly, he never left us. And people keep bugging him, "Are you going to continue?" Arey, he's there, I say. He's not gone anywhere. Why don't you understand the fact that he is there? He's still there with us. Which is why I appreciate when somebody said, "What about your legacy?" He said, "I'm not gone." So many international captains have played under him. If we look at CSK, we have had sometimes a star-studded side, but we also have sometimes people who are not themselves superstars. He has managed superstars. He has managed a good. It is universally acknowledged. That any player will give his best, better than his best under MS Dhoni. That all of us have seen. The problem actually is for the management of the CSK is how to get this whole gang back. Because one of the reasons I think for the success of the CSK has been consistency, and also at all times we have shown faith in our players. We do not like to leave any player. We don't like to leave outside. See, captain also is of the same mind. He also does that. And if anybody thinks we have a role, we play a role in the selection, no, it's only him. There's only one captain. And that captain all of us love, all of us respect. Because I do not know how many of you know that he's an intense student of the game, of the player, He will say, sir, no, sir, this player will not fit into our dressing room. He is he is far more astute than people give him credit for. And I have never seen him. I mean, he's really Captain Cool. That expression fits him, Captain Cool. Whatever be the situation, you will not see. But only once, when we came back from banishment, and we came back, we were unfairly thrown out, but okay, that's another story. We came back every year, the start of the season, I have that's the only interaction I have, a small dinner with the team. That year, we had just come back. So I welcomed the team. I was slightly, I'm human, I was slightly emotional. Because we had come back after 2 years, and we had expectations of the year. The first time in my life, I saw our captain also being emotional. He is not one to show emotion at all, but that it was a private function, it was private, so I cannot exhibit it. But what he said is, we have to win. And we won that year. The journey of the Chennai Super King is a journey of faith. It's a journey of leadership. I do not think anybody else could have managed the difficult periods that we went through as he did. Even he never showed it on his face. Whatever we win or lose is the same. And that is the hallmark of a champion. So I can talk about him all the time. I can talk a lot. But Honorable Chief Minister, I know, has to go. So I want to only end by saying, I want to thank everybody. In particular, the Honorable Chief Minister, ministers, members of Parliament, former cricketers, all cricketers who played for CSK in the audience. I thank all of you to make this a very happy and a very memorable occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that trip down memory lane. Picking off what he said, the Chennai Super Kings is a team that has seen the lowest of lows and the highest of highs. But through it all, one thing has been a constant. All of us, the fans, we've stood by the team in all their ups and downs, and the team definitely believes that they owe the fans a lot, especially the ones from Tamil Nadu. And so, the India Cements Limited and the Chennai Super Kings together dedicate the trophy of the IPL 2021 to the people of Tamil Nadu. I now request the Honorable Chief Minister, Thiru M.K. Stalin, to receive the trophy on behalf of the people from the hands of our skipper, Tala Dhoni, and Mr. N. Srinivasan. Ladies and gentlemen, to the super fans, with a whole lot of your love, we brought back the fourth IPL trophy. This is ours to remember, to cherish, to love, and to support forever and ever. Chennai Super King. Now my